If you lived in ancient Sparta and weren't married by 30, the government would round you up in winter, strip you down, and force you to march around a city square while everyone laughed at you. And that's not even close to the craziest law on this 30. History is way weirder than your school books made it sound. These are 10 of the most insane ancient laws ever enforced, and some of them came with the death penalty. Number 10. Sparta's bachelor punishment. In ancient Sparta, being single was illegal. The government needed warriors, so unmarried men were fined, banned from festivals, and publicly mocked. Some accounts say they were forced to walk through the streets in the freezing winter, while young women sang songs about how pathetic they were. Imagine being single and getting legally punished for it. Number 9. The Roman urine tax. This sounds like a joke. It's not. Emperor Vespasian taxed pee. Romans used urine to tan leather and bleach their togas, so it was actually valuable. When his own son complained that the tax was disgusting, Vespasian held up a gold coin and said, "Does this stink?" That's where the saying, "money doesn't stink," comes from. Number 8. Bathing by law. In ancient India, priests were required by law to bathe multiple times a day. Skipping a single ritual could get you banned, fined, or worse. Some priests took up to 4 sacred baths every single day. Being a priest in ancient India was basically a full-time job of getting wet. Now here's a question. How far would you let a law go before you actually pushed back? Because the next one is where it gets really messed up. Number 7. Roman fathers selling their sons. Under Roman law, a father could legally sell his own son into slavery. But here's where it gets weird. He could only do it 3 times. After the 3rd sale, the son was automatically freed forever. Imagine your dad legally selling you twice, and just hoping for number 3. Number 6. The Egyptian cat law. In ancient Egypt, killing a cat was punishable by death, even by accident. There's a real account of a Roman soldier who accidentally killed a cat in Alexandria. The Egyptian crowd beat him to death before the pharaoh could even step in to save him. Cats weren't pets back then. They were sacred. When a family cat died of natural causes, the entire household would shave off their eyebrows in mourning. Number 5. Death for watching the Olympics. Married women in ancient Greece weren't allowed to watch the Olympic Games. Not as athletes, not even as spectators. The punishment for getting caught? Being thrown off a cliff. Imagine being banned from a sporting event on penalty of death just for existing. Number 4. Sparta's giant iron money. While other civilizations used gold and silver coins, Sparta made their currency out of heavy iron bars. So heavy you needed a cart just to carry a week's worth of shopping. The reason? They didn't want their soldiers getting rich. One of the most powerful armies in history ran on currency you couldn't even lift. Number 3. The short king law. Throughout history, certain insecure rulers made it literally illegal for anyone in their court to be taller than them. Tall noblemen had options: get demoted, exiled, or in some cases, executed outright. Some kings forced taller men to permanently walk, hunched over in their presence. Imagine getting executed because the king was 5'4". Number 2. Crying on demand in ancient China. In some parts of ancient China, brides were required to cry for an entire month before their wedding. It wasn't optional. Mothers trained their daughters from childhood to cry properly, with rhythm, timing, and emotion. A bride who didn't cry enough was seen as ungrateful, disrespectful, and unfit for marriage. The more you cried, the more honor you had. Number 1. Lying in ancient Persia. In ancient Persia, telling a lie was considered the worst crime a human could commit. Worse than stealing. Worse than violence. Children were taught from age 5 that lying was the deepest shame a person could carry. Greek historians said Persian children were more honest than Greek adults. To a Persian, getting caught in a lie wasn't just illegal, it was social death. Every single one of these laws sounds crazy to us today, but the people living under them thought they were normal, even righteous. Which makes me wonder, 1,000 years from now, what laws of ours will future humans look back at and say, how did anyone live like that? If you learned something new, hit subscribe and drop a comment. Which of these laws was the craziest? I'll see you in the next one.